Attorney Shaffer. Today on What You Really Want to Know, we answer the question, I'm in the U.S. on a temporary work visa. If I get fired or quit my job, will I have to immediately leave the U.S.? The answer is, it depends on the type of temporary work visa that you have, but generally speaking, most temporary work visas require that you remain employed with the employer who petitioned for you. So if you're fired or you quit your job, you must immediately leave the country. If you do not, you'll be in violation of the immigration law and you'll begin to accrue unlawful presence, thereby potentially jeopardizing your future in the U.S. A common misunderstanding that we come across with foreign workers is an individual assumes that the entire time that USCIS has authorized that person to remain here to perform those specific job duties means that they're guaranteed that job for that entire time. The fact is, unless you have a contract with your employer that specifically states that you cannot be let go before a certain date, you are, under U.S. law, considered an at-will employee. This means that either you or your employer can terminate your employment at any time for any non-discriminatory reason. If you're looking to switch employers in the U.S., most visa categories require that a new petition is filed by your new employer. Generally speaking, this petition must be filed before you go out of status, and you usually cannot begin working for the new employer until that petition is approved. Unfortunately, many foreign workers do not realize these facts and become scared and overwhelmed when they face the harsh reality of unemployment. And this is especially true if you're fired or laid off without any real notice. And there are all sorts of reasons why it's difficult to leave this country right away. And especially if you've been here you could be here for a year, even 2 or more years before you find out that you're let go. For example, you may need to find someone to take over a lease. You've been here for a while, you have a lot of stuff. You need to get that stuff back home. You have to make arrangements. Maybe you've already committed to a number of different events or activities, such as weddings, birthday parties, conventions, or conferences. Depending on the country that you're from, it may not be a real possibility or even possible at all for you to go back and re-enter the U.S. to take care of those things or attend those events. The good news is, the experienced immigration attorneys at the Shapiro Law Firm can help determine what, if any, avenues are available to you to help you remain in the U.S. We often change people's status to other non-immigrant categories like a visitor to give them more time to wrap up their affairs here. The most important thing you can do is that the second you find out that you're going to no longer be employed or that you're looking to switch employers, regardless of why, that you contact an experienced immigration attorney to see if you're required to immediately depart the U.S., and if so, if you can file an application to help you temporarily remain here to wrap up your affairs. If you fall out of status, you subject yourselves to permanent bars to legal status in the U.S. for both work and family-based visas. That is all for this episode of What You Really Want to Know. Thanks for watching.